Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stuboy Movie Review Show. Today we're going to be reviewing Shutter Island, directed by Martin Scorsese, and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Michelle Williams, and Ben Kingsley, among others, and a bunch of other people, including Ted Levine, the master himself. Shutter Island tells the story of a U.S. Marshal and his partner going to an insane asylum on an island to investigate an apparent disappearance of one of their patients. Little does Leonardo DiCaprio know that the games have just begun, and in order to both maintain time here on YouTube and save from spoiling the entire movie, I'm not going to tell you what happens after that. But I will give you a link to Wikipedia so you can spoil the movie all you want if you don't want to see it. Let's jump right into what I thought of this movie. Having seen the previews for this movie, I wasn't exactly sure what the story was going to be like, what it was going to be about. I knew it was this deserted island somewhere that was an insane asylum, and that somebody had disappeared, and that was what the movie was going to be about. Maybe it was going to be something to do with like a haunting or some ghost something. I thought it was going to seriously be like about the paranormal. Boy, was I wrong. And I was pleasantly surprised about that. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the pros and cons of this movie. What I liked about this movie? The acting. Leonardo DiCaprio is good in pretty much anything he does. I mean, there's some really bad movies he's been in. In almost anything directed by Martin Scorsese, he's pretty good. Like, The Departed was an excellent movie. He's believable. The perils and stuff that his character goes through is pretty surprising. I mean, I have to spoil at least one of the parts of this movie for the sake of this review. There is a major plot twist. I'm not going to tell you if it's sort of towards the ending or if it's at the ending or not, but I can tell you there is a plot twist in this movie if you haven't already heard that. And the other principal cast members, such as Mark Ruffalo, he's good in pretty much everything he does as well. He's good in this. He doesn't have much of a part. His character doesn't have much of a time to get developed, but he did good otherwise. Ben Kingsley, you might recognize him from Schindler's List. He did a good job. He's convincing as the character he plays in this movie. And he's also kind of scary when you think about it. But he's nice, like a nice guy, kind of scary, if you want to consider that, whatever that means. The next part I liked about this movie was that it was very, very well written. And although my girlfriend pretty much got the plot twist about half an hour into the movie, she wasn't completely accurate. And it kept you guessing the entire time. This movie, on the other hand, it keeps you guessing pretty much right up until the end, and then it leaves you with some questions too, like what really did happen on Shutter Island. Really quickly, the locations where this was filmed were pretty good too. The cons of this movie, the things I had problems with, was there's a whole weather thing going on while they're at this island, and one minute it's like a big huge character in the film, and the next minute it's not. It's all of a sudden cleared up, everything's back to normal. I don't know, I have a hard time believing that a storm that bad would just all of a sudden drop an end. But, you know, I guess even since it's a fiction movie, I can give it a chance and say that's not a big gripe. And really, that's the only thing I can find wrong with it. I mean, anyway, that's my pros and cons of this movie. I think I've seen this before in other movies, and this movie wasn't exactly the best psychological movie I have seen. It wasn't the best thriller I've seen. But that's not to say it was a bad movie. It just was lacking certain things that make it a thriller or a psychological thriller that really, really is taut. And again, I must stress, that doesn't mean I don't like this movie. That doesn't mean it was bad. I'm just saying, there are movies out there that have done it better. Overall, Shutter Island is entertaining. It's a good way to waste $8.50 for an evening show, and it's fairly good overall. Yeah, God, I suck. 4 stars out of 5. And while we're at it, I'd like to inform you of a new Ubstudios channel that has opened up recently. It's called Roasted Comms. What is Roasted Comms, you ask? Well, every one of us has seen crappy commercials. Every one of us has seen commercials that we really hate and like to see get butchered. Well, hence, Roasted Comms comes along. So I'd urge you to check it out. The link is in the sidebar over here. And let us know what you think of it. And we've got new content uploaded every week. So check it out while you're at it, okay? That's Roasted Comms. And that'll do it for the Stuboy movie review on Shutter Island. Again, go see it. It's not that bad. And I'll see you next time on the next Stuboy movie review show. Movie review, whatever that is.